Hello everyone, myself Hema Netam, roll number 31. I am discuss about hypolipidemic drugs. Lipoproteins are necessary for the transport of cholesterol and triglycerides in blood. The plasma lipoproteins are chylomicrons, very low density lipoprotein, intermediate density lipoprotein, low density lipoprotein, and high density lipoprotein. The HDL transport excess cholesterol from the peripheral tissue to liver for excretion in bile. In hyperlipoproteinemias, the concentration of lipoproteins in plasma is elevated. Hyperlipoproteinemias may be primary, genetically determined, or secondary to diabetes mellitus. Hypothyroidism, chronic renal disease, chronic alcoholism, and drugs. Classification of hypolipidemic drugs. HMG-CoA 3-hydroxy 3-methyl glutaryl coenzyme A, reductase inhibitors, statins, atorvastatin, pravastatin, pitavastatin, lovastatin, simvastatin, rosuvastatin. Fibric acid derivatives. Gemfibrozil, fenofibrate, bezafibrate, cloffibrate. Third, bile acid binding resins, cholestyramine, cholestyramine, cholecalciferol. Fourth, inhibitors of triglyceride production and lipolysis, nicotinic acid. Fifth, dietary cholesterol absorption inhibitor, ezetimibe. Six others, gogolipid, omega-3 fatty acid, HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors, statins. Statins are the most effective agent for treating hyperlipidemias. They include rosuvastatin, atorvastatin, pravastatin, pitavastatin, lovastatin, and simvastatin. Mechanism of action. Statin competitively inhibit HMG-CoA reductase, the rate-limiting step in cholesterol biosynthesis, that is the conversion of HMG-CoA to mevalonate. This results in a decrease in blood LDL and VLDL levels, decrease cholesterol synthesis, then increase LDL receptor in the liver, then increase LDL uptake and degradation. Thus, statins are very effective in reducing plasma LDL levels. They also reduce triglycerides and increase HDL cholesterol levels in plasma. Statins. Statins are usually given once daily in the evening because cholesterol biosynthesis occurs mainly at night. Atorvastatin and rosuvastatin have long T-half. Among statins, lovastatin and simvastatin are prodrugs and are converted to their active forms in the liver. All statins undergo extensive first-pass metabolism in liver, and most of the absorbed dose is excreted in bile. Pitavastatin is the most potent statin. Other actions of statins: atherosclerotic, plaque stability, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory actions, decrease platelet aggregation, increase production of nitric oxide by endothelium. These actions also contribute to the cardioprotective effect of statins. Adverse effect: hepatotoxicity, dose related, with increase in serum transaminase levels, headache and sleep disturbance, myopathy, muscle pain and weakness with raised plasma creatinine kinase activity. Rhabdomyolysis may occur. Gastrointestinal, anorexia, nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. Statins should not be taken in pregnancy. Uses: statins are the commonly used drug for treatment of primary hyperlipidemias with increased LDL and cholesterol levels. They are also used in secondary hyperlipidemias due to diabetes or nephrotic syndrome. Drug interactions: statins into cyclosporin/erythromycin/azoles. They inhibit the metabolism of statins, except pravastatin, increase blood levels of statins, then increased incidence of myopathy. Bile acid binding resins. Resins bind bile acids in the gut and interrupt their enterohepatic circulation, thus promote conversion of cholesterol to bile acids in the liver. They also stimulate the formation of hepatic LDL receptors, which take up more LDL cholesterol from the circulation. The net effect is reduction of LDL levels with little effect on HDL levels. Uses. Resins are used in the treatment of primary hypercholesterolemias. Resins should not be taken orally with water or fruit juice before meals. They are also useful to relieve itching of obstructive jaundice. Adverse effect. Since resins are not absorbed through the gut, systemic adverse effects are not seen. The common adverse effects are unpalatability, bloating, nausea, flatulence, and constipation. They also bind to other drugs, thiazides, digitalis, anticoagulants, propranolol, thyroxine, fat-soluble vitamins, etc. in the gut and reduce their absorption. Fibrates, fabric acid derivative. Some of the fibrates are clofibrate, gemfibrozil, bezafibrate, and fenofibrate. They activate peroxisome proliferator activated receptor alpha present in the liver, adipose tissue, and skeletal muscle. Mechanism of action. Fibrates also inhibit triglyceride synthesis in the liver. Fibrates are well absorbed after oral administration, widely distributed and concentrated in liver, kidney, and intestine. Metabolized in liver and excreted in urine. Uses. Fibrates are very effective in type 3 hyperlipoproteinemia and severe hypertriglyceridemias. Adverse effect. Fibrates are usually well tolerated. The common side effects are dyspepsia, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, muscle pain, and headache. There is an increased incidence of gallstone with clofibrate. Fibrate can potentiate the effect of warfarin and oral hypoglycemic drugs. Use of combination of gemfibrozil with statins increase the risk of myopathy. Fibrates are contraindicated in pregnancy. Nicotinic acid niacin. Niacin is a beta complex vitamin. In larger doses, it has hypolipidemic effect. It reduces plasma, TGS, VLDL, LDL, and increase HDL levels. Lipoprotein is decreased. Niacin inhibits lipolysis in adipose tissue, thus reduces hepatic TG and VLDL synthesis. Niacin is the most effective agent for increasing HDL level. It should be started at a low dose and taken with meal to delay absorption. Niacin is mainly used in patients with both hypertriglyceridemia and low HDL levels. Adverse effect. The main adverse effects are flushing and dyspepsia. Flushing, prostaglandin medicated vasodilation can be reduced either by combining niacin with aspirin or starting with a low dose of niacin. The other side effects are itching, headache, hyperpigmentation, peptic ulcer, hyperuricemia, hepatotoxicity, hyperglycemia, and rarely Atrial arrhythmias. Niacin may potentiate the effect of warfarin. It is contraindicated in pregnancy. Ezetimibe, cholesterol absorption inhibitor. It inhibits the absorption of dietary and biliary cholesterol in the intestine. It reduces LDL cholesterol. Uses. Ezetimibe is mainly used with statin when the LDL levels are not controlled with statin monotherapy. The combination of ezetimibe and statins has a beneficial effect. Statin inhibit cholesterol synthesis but increase intestinal cholesterol absorption. Ezetimibe inhibit intestinal cholesterol absorption but increase cholesterol synthesis. Combined use of these drugs prevents the increase in cholesterol absorption caused by statins and increased cholesterol synthesis caused by ezetimibe. The combination produces an additive reduction in LDL cholesterol levels. Adverse effect. There is a low incidence of hepatic dysfunction with ezetimibe. Omega 3 fatty acid. They are effective in the treatment of hypertriglyceridemia. They are present in fish oils. Omega 3 fatty acids active PPAR alpha and reduce triglyceride levels. Nausea and belching may occur. Plasma volume expanders. Plasma volume expanders are solutions used of temporary maintenance of blood volume in emergency situations. Colloidal solutions are commonly used as plasma expanders. Colloidal solutions have a high molecular weight and exert a high oncotic pressure. The important colloidal solutions are human albumin, dextrans, polyvinyl pyrrole iodine, Heta starch, and degraded gelatin polymer. Requirements of an ideal plasma expander. The first, the first oncotic pressure, pH and viscosity of the solution should be same as that of plasma. Second, it should be retained in the circulation for an adequate period. Third, it should be non-pyrogenic and non-antigenic. Fourth, it should be stable and cheap. Fifth, it should not interfere with blood grouping and cross matching of blood. Human albumin. Plasma albumin and plasma protein fraction, which are prepared from pooled human plasma, are the commonly used plasma expanders. About 25 gram of 5% albumin is osmotically equivalent to about 500 ml of fresh frozen plasma. This is valuable to restore colloidal osmotic pressure in hypovolemic states such as burn, hemorrhage, and surgical procedures. There is no risk of hepatitis B, hepatitis C, HIV infections. It can cause hypersensitivity and overloading of circulation. Plasma protein fraction contains globulin in addition to albumin. Dextran. Dextrans is water-soluble glucose polymer produced by bacteria grown on sucrose media. It is available as Dextrans 40 and Dextrans 70. Dextrans increase plasma colloidal oncotic pressure similar to that of plasma proteins. Dextrans 40. It is given by that is infusion as a 10% solution. It acts rapidly but has a relatively transient effect. It reduces blood viscosity and inhibits sludging of red blood corpuscle in small blood vessels. It also improves microcirculation. Dextrans 70. It is infused as 6% solution and is preferred when small volumes are required. It produces less expansion of plasma volume than dextrans 40. It has a longer duration of action because of its slow renal excretion. It also reduces blood viscosity and inhibits sludging of RBCs. Dextrans may induce Rolex formation, and this interferes with blood grouping and cross matching. They can interfere with platelet function and coagulation. The adverse effects of dextrans are hypersensitivity, fever, joint pain, urticaria, hypotension, bronchospasm, and rarely anaphylactic reaction. The anticoagulant effect of heparin may be enhanced by dextrans. Hydroxyethyl starch or HETA starch. It is derived from starch. It acts by increasing oncotic effect similar to that of plasma albumin. It is stable at room temperature and has a long duration of action. HETA starch has also been used to improve granulocyte harvesting during leukapheresis procedures. It does not interfere with blood grouping and cross matching of blood. The adverse effects are flu like syndrome, headache, fever, and myalgia, itching, urticaria, and anaphylactoid reactions. Degraded gelatin polymer. Gelatin is a polypeptide obtained from ox collagen. Gelatin in degraded form is used commonly as a plasma expander. It exerts oncotic pressure similar to that of albumin. Plasma expansion lasts for about 12 hours. It does not interfere with blood grouping and cross matching of blood. Gelatin has also been used as a hemostatic in surgical procedures. It can cause hypersensitivity, flushing, itching, urticaria, bronchospasm, and hypotension. Severe reactions can occur with urea linked gelatin. Example, Hemacal. Polyvinyl pyrrole iodine. This is a synthetic polymer. It interferes with blood grouping and cross matching of blood. It binds to drugs such as insulin and penicillin in circulation and reduces their effect. It is rarely used now. Uses of plasma expanders. They are used to maintain circulating volume in burn, hemorrhage, severe trauma, etc. when blood plasma is not readily available. Contraindications. They are severe anemia, bleeding disorder, congestive heart failure, renal failure, and hepatic failure. Thank you.